Hey guys, this is WWE K here, back with another video. This is my top 5 matches in WWE, ones that I really do enjoy. A couple of these matches I think are kind of shockers on the list. My honorable mentions that just barely didn't make the cut was Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, SummerSlam 2005. We had Bayley versus Sasha Banks, the Woman Iron Man match at NXT TakeOver. That almost made the cut too. Both of those matches were phenomenal and they were so close to making it, but they just got edged out just a little bit. So to start off the list with number 5, you have Eddie Guerrero versus Edge on a SmackDown match back in 2002. This was a no disqualification match. It was the things they did with ladders and chairs, and they really showed that back in 2002 they could put on a phenomenal no disqualification match and turn it into pretty much a TLC match. If you haven't seen it, you can see it on the Best of SmackDown 10th Anniversary DVD. Also, you can look it up on YouTube. That is I think the greatest match SmackDown's ever put on throughout its entire career. It's just Eddie Guerrero and Edge in a ladder match. You can't go wrong. You know it's going to be fantastic. So that's number 5. Number 4 is the HBK and Taker match at WrestleMania 26. The only reason I picked 26 over 25 is because 26 had a lot more emotional attachment to it. And I feel like it was just a little bit better than 25. Not by much, but just a little bit. I mean, the match is going to be on everyone's top 5 list. You can't make a list without having that or his WrestleMania 25 match on it. Number 3 is Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, Unforgiven 2008, in the ladder match. I can rewatch that match nonstop, and it never gets old. It's just a phenomenal ladder match. They tell a beautiful story throughout the whole entire match with everything they do. Jericho attacking Shawn Michaels' eye, which is part of the storyline. Jericho lost a couple teeth in the match. He blew out his kneecap. I mean, they hit everything in their whole entire, rivalry throughout that match, so you don't even have to watch the other matches to understand the rivalry, and they could tell a fantastic story in the match. Number 2 is going to be the TLC match at WrestleMania 17, I believe it was. When Edge and Christian used the table on top of the ladder to win the championship. That has been one of my favorite matches since I started watching wrestling and found it on DVD. I can rewatch that match over and over and over again. It does not get old. They do so many stunts. There's not 2 seconds of the match where someone isn't flying off something or getting broken through a table or chairs being used. It's nonstop from bell ring to the titles getting taken off. It's just a phenomenal match. I think everyone at this point has seen this match. My number 1 match, it's a little bit of a shocker, but I've always found this to be the match I've never been able to find anything wrong with. I can't find one screw up. I can't find one mishap. I can't find anything. You can watch this thing, and I can't say, oh, they should have done that in that spot, because it was just perfect. It's Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero at Halloween Havoc, 1997, I believe was the year it was in. It was mask versus cruiserweight title. Originally, Eddie was supposed to win and Rey was supposed to take off his mask, but they changed it last second for Rey to win the match. That, to me, is the greatest match of all time. Will never be topped. You will never have 2 athletes to that caliber get into the ring and put on a match that fantastic. If you haven't seen that match, you need to go watch it, because it's, to me, the greatest match to ever happen in wrestling history. And I just never see it being topped, honestly. So yeah. My list to recap: number 5, Eddie Guerrero versus Edge in SmackDown 2002. Number 4, HBK versus Taker, WrestleMania 26. Number 3, Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, Unforgiven 08. Number 2, the TLC match from WrestleMania 17. And number 1, Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero from Halloween Havoc 1997. So yeah, that's my list. If you want to see me do a top 5 on anything, comment below. And if you have your list or any disagreements with mine, comment below. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. So yeah, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because as always, more to come.